on the Detroit Lions. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. They're able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit, they've been terrific right from the word go. Came in as the number 1 rated unit against the pass in the NFL after just 1 week.
Pass caught right side by Loveland. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about tight ends in a lot of cases now, pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Moore, the man in motion. Working out of the gun, Williams. Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Now it's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
3rd and 19. To the air, Williams. Pass complete, Roma Dunze. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing is Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. The first drive here and the first time we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air once more. Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Rome Odunze. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
At the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's gone. Will get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. Nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a short gain down to about the 33. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. The Lions had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. You look at this Bears defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Listen, cut. 180. Hey, 76. 76. Hey, lift. Cut.
From the gun, here's Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
What a drive this has been. Just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Like 20.
To throw is gone. Finding Williams once more, complete. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
On the keeper, here's Goff. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by the Bluffton is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue. Luther Burden, 65 yards, and the Bears have taken the lead. Santos now to add the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Return is going to be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
180.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at 45. Goff and Williams hooking up there for a Lions first.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got to throw. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. And it'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he works it to the 30-yard line, right at the 30. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
20.
Out of the gun, Goff. That pass caught, it's Williams. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's good.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come back and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Gibbs is into the end zone, and touchdown Lions. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into the season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. Inside the 10. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Once more, Montgomery. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Lions.
Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Off the play fake, it's Williams.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Nice progress down the field is halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
3rd down and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Swift. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
First down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He'll get this off to Swift.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Williams. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
From the gun, here's Williams.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play.
Santos for the Bears field goal.
Santos' kick is up and through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. From the gun, here's Swift. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 11.
Throw right side taken in by Adunze.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Ball carrier. Touchdown, Chicago.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Powering his way forward.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Good for a
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Now it's gone. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Second and 7.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as they'll lead to third down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
He's got his target. That's complete.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they will come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Play action. It's gone. They'll roll him out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Goff throwing again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up third and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Goff now looking to throw.
That is caught.
And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Two yards to go, second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing is Williams. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
3rd and 14.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Working out of the gun, Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now a signal and a timeout call, as he comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
To the air, Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air, really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Goff. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
20. Yes, sir. Whirling. We're good.
Here's Goff. He's got this complete to Williams. He'll be out of bounds, but able to get enough past the 45. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Oh, he's got nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. When there's a small magical spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want to get the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
To throw, Williams. He's going to let this one go deep. It's caught at the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Roma Dunze with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Bears are back within a score. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. That's going to go as a loss of one on first down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
180. Hey, 5.
Now Goff. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Gone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Bears first down.
To throw, it's Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And shutting him off now up the field. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Williams going to sneak it. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Santos with the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 35-35. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Gets past one man. And able to get this out to the 25. At their own 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Goff.
That pass caught, it's Williams.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the give, here's Gibbs. Well, an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 103 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And this is going to get out of bounds. So they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
To throw is gone.
Goes out left. It's caught by Williams.
He is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Lions.
They'll run with Gibbs.
snapped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Well, down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Now 3rd and goal.
Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. McLaughlin for the extra point.
For the point after.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
It's the score, Lions 42, Bears 35. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We had a high-scoring first half, and that really has continued here into the 2nd half.
If you like defense, there's no way you can continue to watch this, but you probably are with your fingers spread, right? Watching them through those eyes, trying to say, my goodness, when can they stop someone? But this game is so much fun if you're watching it because the competitiveness of both offenses going at each other, it's been a blast.
A lot of entertainment. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw is Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it.
and this will stay at a 7-point game. Well, listen, now, no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all-state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs. Nifty move. And a good push up front. He's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 135 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
That's so close. He gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to score.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jared Goff scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Lions have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this fourth quarter.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Williams.
Will find Swift out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
They put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
And again, back to Komet. He takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
To throw once more, here's Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Throwing is Williams. Over the middle, complete. That's more. From the 35, he's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the Lions' 35-yard line.
To the air once more. Williams. And down he goes. A second back right around the 41-yard line. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Williams. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And he still doesn't have the catch right to the 2nd half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Bears 1st down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
I look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need. And that's exactly what they got done.
To the air, Williams. He's got this complete to Burden. And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Throwing again here, Williams. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays up in quick succession if they can. Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
On 4th down, here's Williams. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you got to
feel right.
Exactly.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. That's enough there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Now he's loose again. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 44 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, it's Williams. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. To throw, Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. That's a determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Boy, 194 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
So it's a win here for the Lions. And the guy who spearheaded things was their quarterback, and that's Jared Goff.
Yeah, and he did it with both his arm and his legs. You talk about a dual threat. How about this headline? 2 touchdowns passing, 2 more rushing. They just couldn't find a way to slow him down.
So for the Lions, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it.